What happens when your AC goes out in Scottsdale, Arizona? You use your Hilton Aspire credit card credits at the Embassy Suites in Scottsdale, which is somehow classified as a resort. Let's take a look.
Yes, I had Aspire credits to burn. It's now a $200 credit every 6 months, the first half of the year and the second half of the year, and my AC went out. So looks like we had to decamp to the Embassy Suites in Scottsdale, which is a resort. It's technically a resort. You can search on the Hilton website for resorts, and those are the ones that your Aspire credit are going to work on. So I found a nice rate at about $120 a night, plus resort fee, which is kind of wild that they charge a resort fee more on that in a little bit. But you can see gold water there on the wall, making you know that you are here in Phoenix, Arizona. Do love an Embassy Suite though. It's been a while since I've been in one, so it's fun to check out again. So the front room has that kind of wet bar with the microwave. Being able to heat up some food is always nice. Nice fold-out couch, of course. Small bathroom in between the main bedroom and the living room over here. But I did like the shower, good pressure, and I liked the bath amenities actually. The bath amenities were pretty nice. Walking into the main bedroom, definitely something that's been updated over the years, so I do think that they've put some money into the place, which is nice. This resort is very well located. It's a short drive from Old Town Scottsdale, so that's basically why this place is a resort. It does qualify as a resort, though, because it does have a few of the amenities that I'll point out in a little bit during our full tour of the place. But overall, a very comfortable stay, and most importantly, had air conditioning that was functioning. And that was what we were looking for. To burn our Aspire credits, which normally I've used those all around the world at some fancy resorts. So now we'll see what it gets you here in Scottsdale. So here's a look outside of my door. So there's no like enclosed hallways here at the Embassy Suites. It's all sort of indoor outdoor. It all faces inward though, so it's not like a motel setup necessarily. You have to go up an elevator or through a lobby to access, or through the parking lot. One of the pools was under construction, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but you know, it is summertime, so they got to do it sometime. There is a nice breakfast here, of course. It's Embassy Suites, so you get a free full breakfast and a cocktail hour in the evenings. You're limited to 2 drinks per person there. But a great setup here. I thought that the food was actually really nice. Been a while since I've had a Embassy Suites breakfast, and I was impressed. A lot of times you forget about these properties. You always are, or at least I'm always chasing kind of the most luxurious property I can stay at and use my free breakfast benefits, but anyone gets a free breakfast here at the Embassy Suites, which is important to remember. And every room is a suite, a 2-room suite, which I'm hoping to get upgraded to at many of the properties that I'm booking. So the value is definitely there for a lot of these Embassy Suites, especially for families. So it's important to remember. Free parking here at the Embassy Suites. It's kind of connected 2 different buildings, like a west and east building. So we're going to walk over to where the functioning pool is. Now, I am a Hilton Diamond member, and normally I would get a $15 credit per person here in Phoenix. They've changed the breakfast benefit, obviously, but because Embassy Suites does include breakfast, you don't get any credits here as a Diamond, so just keep that in mind. And now we're walking through. There's a couple of different meeting rooms here. This is a big convention center in the back. I've actually attended as a local a few events here over the years. Nice little convention center, though, so you may be here for a conference. And now you have a full tour. Nice fountain here. So, you know, some styling to make it feel like more of a resort. And then the main pool in the background there. We'll check out that in just a sec. Elevators here were kind of interesting. They were like kind of fully outdoor. So they were glassed in, but then the elevator shaft was fully exposed to the elements, which I don't think I've really seen anywhere else. Here's a look at the pool. So nothing much really, but it is a pool. And then the resort does have a tennis court. So that's kind of what makes this, I guess, a real resort for me, is that they do have some amenities that not every hotel has. So there is a tennis court here, as well as a gym. We'll check out the gym here. It's just above the tennis court. And a pretty nice gym, pretty good size for the size of the resort. I always like to kind of compare the size of the gym room versus like how many rooms the property has. This one's definitely sizable. Good water refill stations there too. Good for the water bottles. It's kind of like a nice little clubhouse feel here in the gym. And then this is going to be located next to the convention complex, so you do have a big area outside to meet. Lots of happy hours going on here during the winter months. and then a big ballroom inside there as well. Laundry facilities, those are paid here at the Embassy Suites. And then a small fountain out front as we walk into the main lobby. This is right next to that construction that I showed you earlier. So you can go into the main lobby to check in, but if you have the Hilton app, you can do all of your check-in right on the app and go straight to your room and use that to enter. That's what I did. Hilton app is very, very impressive, and you can actually choose the location of your room worldwide, which I just think is very impressive. They've mapped every property. And then there are some bikes available to rent as part of your resort fee.